In the near term, copper is potentially set for more falls on global recessionary fears brought on by central banks needing to aggressively hike interest rates. All of this is expected to cool demand, and copper, nicknamed Dr. Copper, tends to fall when the outlook for global growth is negative, and it tends to rise when the outlook for global growth is positive. So, although copper prices are currently falling, some copper miners are warning that copper supply could be unable to meet future demands from green energy usage. If you just take a look at this chart here, copper could be well placed for medium-term gains. And the S&P 500 report here, S&P Global report, noted that copper demand is set to gain in 2035, and BloombergNEF estimates that demand will increase by more than 50% from 2022 to 2040. So if the Federal Reserve do make a dovish pivot at their next October meeting, then just bear in mind copper's seasonal patterns. It tends to be quite strong in the fourth quarter and the first quarter of the year. And if you look over the last 52 years, you can see that generally the trend is higher, particularly at the start of Q1. So over the last 52 years, copper prices have gained 31 times and only lost value 21 times. So if medium term, the outlook for copper is set to see gains because demand for copper is going to outstrip potential supply, then potentially a dovish pivot from the Fed could give a good entrance into copper prices, major trade risks. Unfortunately, if interest rates do keep rising and inflation fears get worse, then copper prices too can keep falling on global recessionary fears. Remember, don't just trade it, but Seasonax it.